everybody knows that when you come up against Mill, one of the key cards you have to contest with is Surgical Extraction. Sometimes you're going for a combo, they accidentally mill it over, and all of a sudden your deck falls apart because take all the cards away from it. And one of the analogs of that card is obviously Extirpate, and not being able to cast it for free is more than so made up for by the split second. Regardless, the card has the same effect as Surgical, taking away that key piece as I mentioned. And sometimes when you're coming up against certain matchups, like you'll see in the games today, that split second is actually valuable against counter magic, but also you tend to have these traditional targets in decks, maybe some of the threats that you have to contend with, but sometimes it's about reading your opponent, seeing what they're trying to do. And in this game, especially in that game 3, we really get to see Extirpate shine and see, do we go for the traditional target or do we make the read? I'll let you see how it comes out. Enjoy. Second game with Esper Mill. Yo, let's get some W's. Let's get some W's. It's an awkward hand. I'll try it though. It's got the double visions. I can burn it. You know what's okay? I'll tell you what though. Another aspect of Jace that no one talks about. Don't you feel just a lot better about burning visions? Think about it. Think about it. I feel so much better about burning these visions because I know that I have 4 more copies outside of the ones in my hands. 5 more. Sorry. 5 more copies outside of the ones in my hands. So come on. So usually, you know, the trick of the trade, you don't really want to lead on a crab if you only want to have a singular crab. But in the sense that if I do want to try and cast Drown on 2, then I probably do want to kind of put that out there. That kind of sucks. I'm gonna burn a vision, see if I can draw white. Can't draw white, but I did draw a double crab, so if they do have removal, that's fine. One thing I do have to worry about here though is I am feeding their library a little bit, which that trigger might actually have been a mistake, because if they go fetch, they don't have double fetch though, so maybe not. They don't have double fetch. So I was like, okay, they can't Murktide here. Yeah, they can't Murktide here. I'm gonna bolt my last one. Essentially, like, I'll grab, if they bolt it, I'll grab White Source, kill. That's fine. See, yeah, it's tough. They have creature land. It's 3 types. Not the end of the world. I don't really want to turn this on. It's kind of my best opportunity though. So let's get White Source, kind of my best opportunity. So I have to pick my poison here. Like, do I want to take more damage? Yeah, I think so. I'd rather them be a little slower on lands. X is 0, but I'll kill the 1-drop. I'll archive trap them. What this does for me, at least, is give me the protection in the sense that if they play Murktide here, actually, yo, wait. Basic Mountain's kind of unhinged. I didn't realize this deck was playing Basic Mountain now. Oh, this isn't Murktide. Oh, no. Where is it? Underworld Breach. Okay. Yeah. This isn't Murktide. Okay. All right. That's cool with me. So they're looking for a land here, probably. This is interesting. Bauble enters Exile. Okay. Yeah, Bauble in the yard. Huh. Okay, I don't have a lot of experience with this deck here. Let's see here. But I do know, I recognize it from Goldfish. I will say that. I recognize it from Goldfish. So let's draw 3. Do we see if they go for the counter on this? I know this deck's playing Mainboard Spell Pierce. That's not bad. Cast. X is 1. Kill it. Hallowed Fountain tapped. Bridge next turn. Not bad. This is like is it generic? Like on Goldfish, it's called generic Ragavan. I feel like that's what this is. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, holy, slaps the bejesus out of this deck. Wow. Yeah, literally slaps the beheebies out of this deck. It plays Counterspell. This deck plays Counterspell. Okay, so I'll let the Ledger Shredder go. Maybe end step, what I can do is like Archive Trap and then see if they want to counter it. Maybe I can bait it. Unfortunately, I don't have a black source to kind of protect the bridge, which is definitely what I want to do here. If I resolve bridge here, this deck can't do anything. Well, I don't think it can do anything. Like, how does this deck really win past bridge? I guess it's got third path Iconoclast, but I'm not seeing it here. I mean, they have 25 cards left, so it's definitely possibly still in there. 3 Spell Pierce, 3 counter spell. So I mean, this is one of the lists that I'm seeing on Goldfish right now. Like this Is It Breach style list. Yeah, this Is It Breach style list. So it doesn't seem like this deck really has a good option into Ragavan. So I'm wondering if I can win without the bridge, because they probably have like a braid or something in the sideboard. That's a way around it. Okay, so they're showing me Spell Pierce here, which is pretty nice. They're showing me Spell Pierce because, yeah, that means my bridge is coming down. My bridge is coming down. If they use Spell Pierce here, I don't really care. Yeah, I don't really care. They already got their trigger. I'll throw this out there. That's fine. That's fine. That's more mana for me, you know? That's more mana for me next turn. That's fine. And it's also just a card out of my hand, right? Now that they have a Ragavan out, it's also just a card out of their hand. Yeah, this actually might be the better play. Hold on. This actually might just be the better play. It's going to hit a fair amount. Yeah, it's going to hit a fair amount. Okay, talk about fair amount. GG's. Okay, let's take a look at what's going on in their deck. So they Spell Pierce me. Counterspell, counterspell, 2 counterspells. 2 counterspells, 2 Spell Pierce. Go a little bit more aggressive. Okay. All right. Begin sideboarding. I mean, we took game 1. So Flusterstorm. Actually, Surgical Extirpate Crypt. I might actually just bring in the whole package here, honestly. Void Rend seems a little bit much. Probably not relevant. I kind of just want to bring in the whole Graveyard Hate package. Take out Visions of Beyond, right? Kind of just want to like do something like that. But maybe Ashiok is a little too aggressive because, okay, here's the thing. This is a breach deck. It is a breach deck, but it's not necessarily a combo deck. We do get value out of Crypt. We do get value out of Extirpate Surgical. Void Rend, although it gets around their counter magic, I think is a little overcosted. We're going to keep in Prismatic Ending for the blood. I'm assuming there's going to be a Blood Moon. We didn't show Ensnaring Bridge, which is actually pretty nice. Yeah, we ended up just winning. We didn't show Ensnaring Bridge, so I think that's a big win. I think this is how I board in. Take out the Visions. Because, like, very easily they could play... My concern is they play something like... I don't know. We'll see, right? It's you. So the idea behind taking out Visions, mentioned this before, is that if you're bringing in all this Graveyard Hate, chances are you're not going to get 20 in their yard. With something like Jace, you might be able to grind them out and get them there, and the Planeswalker does a lot off the top. That's fine. So we have the turn 1 answer for that, which is nice. I might actually just do this with the Plains. I know this isn't really lining up with like Drown, but my plan here is kind of just get Island. That way I'm kind of quote unquote Blood Moon proof. I do have to play around it. That's my big concern. I do have to play around it. Yeah, so I am gonna kind of make myself a little Blood Moon proof. It'd be nice if I could get out 3 blue before they get the Blood Moon down, though. It would be pretty nice. That's fine. You're showing me the Spell Pierce, in which case I will put cards in your yard. All right. Okay. I'm gonna put a blocker out here. I hope it's not Mystical Dispute. you go. I know, I don't know. I kind of want to get the black source, but again, do I get the Raffine's Tower or do I get like a Watery Grave? That's dumb. All right, whatever. You got 2 mana. Had to force it. Because they're not playing Blood Moon on me here. I can at least like kill it here. Potentially if they play nothing. Oh, the Jace off the top too. The Jace would have been so nice. We just plus on this. That sucks. Jace would have been nice, but what am I gonna do? Play into the Spell Pierce? Like if they bluff it, I'm not gonna play into it. Okay, whatever. Probably just grab a Watery Grave. I could save the Raffine's Tower to draw if I need to. Oh, that's a good Magic card. All right, that's a good Magic card. Get out the island. There's no difference really in how I do this, but I want to do this like if they have counterspell, they have counterspell, but I want to do this on their upkeep so that if they want to counter it, they have less resources on their turn. Yeah, okay, well, yeah. If you're gonna use double spell to kill this thing, like, all right, okay, like, all right, fine. All right, you got double spell pierce in there. You got double spell pierce in there. All right, Ragavan comes in. Taking all my spells, I see. If they have counterspell, they have counterspell. I can't expect them to have like the other spell pierce in there, can I? Flusterstorm. All right, well, all right. That's fine. They had like all this interaction in their hand, like all this interaction in their hand. All right, play that. Play this. I have my white source and then I have my black source here too, but it could go at any moment. I'm just gonna fetch. Probably was a mistake. Okay. They just have all of this in their hand, like, all right. Wow. All right, we're top deck city. So again, I've been heavily playing around this Blood Moon. I'm imagining that they have. This Ragavan has hit me 3 times, hit zingers every single time. Jace into, yeah, like the Jace into the Fractured Sanity, like, just hit a land. Hit me a land, please. Okay, perfect. Love it. Yeah. That's all I like to see. We are top deck city right here, though. We are top deck city here. All right. What's my priority here? Probably the threats, in all honesty. Probably just do it on their upkeep. They have 3 bolts in yard. Probably take DRC. Yeah, probably just take DRC, honestly, at this point. Play this tapped. Probably will save the Oboro at this point, but on their do I want them to draw interaction? That's the thing. I kind of want to see what they draw too. All right, protect it. If you have it, then protect it. Want to take out their threats. Okay, a braid. Okay, I'll probably take these out. Yeah, probably just take these out because I don't want to cast in the threats. Underworld Breach though is brutal here. Breach is brutal. That definitely would have been the target if it was in there, but because Breach like gives them access to their yard. Looks like it looks like they might force a game 3 here. A braid in hand. Ugh. A braid in hand is not fun. Steam vents in. Just stop hitting zingers. That's all I need. All I ask. Stop hitting zingers. Oh. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Now that I have the things out, like. All right. Yeah. Yeah. What sucks here is like now. Yeah, they're just gonna like triple bolt me here, right? Yeah, they're just gonna like triple bolt me. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, this is it's a good strat. It's a good strat. I'll give it to them. Again, I'm wondering if I honestly just bring in the Ashioks. I'm wondering if I just replace the Jaces, bring in the Ashioks, just go all in on stopping the yard. Seems like it's a good way to stop their top decks. Maybe. I took out all the vision, so I don't really have a lot of drawing power. If they're gonna bring in a Braid, this is probably less reliable. Crypt is fine. Maybe just bring in Path. I have no real life gain, so that's what's tough here. All right, just try it. Just try it. Just try it. I'm back on the play. You know, I think I get out Ashiok a little bit better. Yeah, this might be better on the play. I actually might just taking out a land might be better here as well. Because now my average CMC is kind of down. So, oh, okay. I was like, Flusterstorm could be a thing. Crypt Incursion. Oh, this hand is hilarious. No. That hand was hilarious. Yeah, this is cool. We'll keep this. Probably drop Field of Ruin. Archive Trap does a lot for me. I need the turn 1 interaction. Maybe Crab on 1. It draws a bolt. Yeah, I mean, I have the Oboro too. Okay, yeah. Okay, play it out. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, I have the Oboro for the repeated crab triggers if the crab somehow survives. Hopefully they don't just like turn to a breach. Turn to a breach? Brutal. Brutal, let me tell you. Yeah, baby. Okay, a lot of good targets in there. Wait, kill this. Yeah, all right. Make sure I'm tapping right there. Play the crab. Please fetch again. That'd be great. Okay. Tell me you don't have another land. Oh, you don't. You don't have another land. You don't. You don't. Oh, you kept it on top. You kept it on top. It's probably a land. Yeah, it's probably a land. So obvious. In that case, I'm going to set a stop on my upkeep. Set a stop. So like in response to that trigger. Yeah, in response to that trigger. Yeah, they're definitely trying to find a land here. So Scalding Tarn's already in yard. Tarn. Probably grab Bluff. How does deck distribute its lands? Hold on, where is it? There's 2 bluffs in there. I think it's Steam Vents. I think it's grab Steam Vents here. Hit the Steam Vents. That's the 5-head play. They didn't play a land, they kept on top. Right? Yeah, they didn't play a land and they kept on top, so I'm more inclined to hit this now. So that gives them less fetch targets. They have 2 islands left, 1 mountain. Gave them a shuffle, so I'm just hoping that they don't find a land here. That'd be nice. They got 2 looks at it. They got 2 looks. Oh boy, let me tell you. Let me tell you right now. When you search your library, opponent, it's about to get crazy. It's about to get crazy. All right, they did not find a land. I think with the way they're playing right now, not looking like they found a land. It's got flying. It's not like I'm blocking. Let's see what I'm drawing. Yeah, so they saw the archive trap last turn. Okay. Just kind of keeping that in mind. Okay, they're going to bolt. They didn't find a land. What do they do this time around? So puts triggered ability, puts one card on top of their library. Okay, so it's probably a land again. It's probably a land again. All right. Not much I'm doing about it. They're going to find that land. So they went Bauble, Bolt. Draw it. Drown is good. Drown is good. All right, we are going to drown here. Take that threat off. Take that threat off the board. Make you play land Ledger Shredder. Right? If you found a land, it's a land. A land is a land. Make you play it. Yep. Ledger Shredder. If you want to play it. Okay, so they're gonna hold up the. I mean, they see the archive traps, so okay, good on them. They see the archive traps. Okay, so there's a third land. That is nice for me. Probably get basic island. Okay, yeah, that was one of the cards, the mystery cards I wouldn't have seen. Yeah, they are having a hard spot finding lands right now. I think I made that good call. I think I made a good call on that last little fetch there. Gonna thin out the deck a little bit. Grab an island. Plains is sweet. Yeah, we do want to just develop. Yeah, I do want to just start playing lands, because if I draw land next turn, I can start hard casting these archive traps, start forcing spells out of their hand. Yeah, we are dodging land drops. Let's go. This is, they cannot find them. They cannot find them. Yep. See him. Drown is nice. Drown is nice, actually. Drown is actually nice. Opponent. Nah, let's go. No. That's getting drowned. That's getting drowned 100%. I'm not giving you an opportunity to find nothing. That's getting drowned. That's getting drowned, baby. Absolutely not. You saw what I was drawing. They're going to discard? Come on. Let's go. So that's the expressive out of there. That's the counter spell out of there. Nice. Yeah, they're not. Oh. Ooh, baby. Let's go. Woo. All right. Let's go. That's the way we do it. All right. Grab an island. Ooh. Oh, do you not have a basic island anymore? Can you not interact with me anymore? Wait, yo, the Extirpate on the land. Let's go. Come on, Extirpate on the land. You read your opponent, folks. This is how you get those points. This is how you win these games. Game 2, we're looking at surgically extirpating their threats. Game 3, you read your opponent. They're looking for that land. You take the Steam Vents or whatever's in there. You make the call. And sometimes RNGesus wants to work in your favor. Let's go. All right. Oh, these are the type of mill wins. These are the type of mill wins that convince you it's like literally the most fun deck in the format, or at least like top 5 fun decks in the format. Come on. Let's go. Let's go.